Fixture calendar up a very tough opening fixture against one of the pre-season favourites, Dover. What's your assessment on the first 90 minutes of the new season?
Well, it's a bit of a cliche game, wasn't it? I think the first half we showed them too much respect, and we came in 2-0 down. I didn't think we'd been that bad, but credit to Dover, they took their chances. We were determined to get through the first period of the game, and I felt we got to 20 minutes without really anything too serious. We had to defend a few set pieces, but two poor goals from our perspective. We're very unhappy about the second. We feel there was a foul in the lead up, and suddenly you're 2-0 down against pre-season favourites for the title. But we made some changes in the second half, and as I said to them at half time, we hadn't been that poor, and 2-0 is a very dangerous scoreline, and we had to go and get the first goal. And I didn't want us to chase it too hard, but I wanted us to step up, and we made a couple of changes, and I thought we completely dominated the second half, and ultimately we're slightly unlucky not to win it. But Pagey was carrying lock throughout most of the second half, and obviously Dan Bennett couldn't move at all for the last 10 minutes. So to take a draw coming here is a fantastic start for us, and again it's just shown we're going to carry on from where we left off last year. That we've got fantastic spirit, and we've also got some very good players, and it's a great start, and we'll go from there.
You pinpointed the couple of changes at half time. Where do you think really the major factor came in the half time changes?
They were playing a 4-4-2, and ultimately we should have had control of the centre of the park, and their movement was very good with the wingers, and we just didn't deal with it. And Pagey was fighting a lonesome battle in the first half. As I said, I didn't think we'd been that poor. We just didn't really get going, and I do think we showed them just too much respect. And the lads who came on did very well, but as I've said to them afterwards, it's a squad game. We all have good moments and bad moments, including me, and the lads that have come off have got to keep their heads up, and we've done it together, and we've got a very good point. As I said, we've come off, I think, slightly disappointed there that we haven't perhaps stolen it, but I think overall a draw was a fair result, and Bradders has pulled off still a couple of great saves in the second half, but we've dominated the second half and created an awful lot of chances, and overall I think we've got to be very pleased with the start.
So going to Tuesday night's game against Western-super-Mare with high hopes of a home victory.
Well, we've got a serious injury problem here. We really are the walking wounded already, which is incredible to be saying that in the middle of August. We're hoping for a couple more players to be registered to get international clearance, but we certainly are going to have to look at who's fit. And I've said to the lads there at the end, will be expected to be favourites on Tuesday, and that's not really the case. And we'll need to be very positive with the way we go to make sure that we've got a chance of getting the 3 points. It's another very difficult game, these next two home games, but it's a fabulous start today, and it's important we don't ruin it by not giving a good performance against Western. They beat us home and away last year, and certainly at their place they turned us over very comfortably. So they're a team that we certainly owe a performance to, and hopefully the fans will get behind us and get there, and we'll go and get 3 points.
You mentioned the fans, another good turnout away from home, long way down the road. Any message for the travelling faithful today?
But just fantastic. In the first half, as I said, we were trying to pick up the pieces. It was very difficult, and they still sang. And second half we've really shown them what we're about, and it's fantastic for the players at the end to see the fans, and they've been singing all the way through that in the second half. And it could potentially be that 12th man. It's a fantastic thanks to them for turning up. It's a long journey down on a glorious day in the middle of August when a lot of people are still away, so we've got to stick together, and they're very much a part of this club, a massive part, and we're very grateful for them as the players showed you at the end.
I'm sure they appreciate them words. Thanks so much for your time, and good luck Tuesday.
Cheers.